Alright, stop and picture this. You've got a woman who rates herself a solid 9 out of 10. Meanwhile, she looks at the average guy and rates him maybe a 4. Her demands are a mile long. He has to be a 6-foot CEO, pulling in 6 figures, owning property, blah blah blah. But then, when a man simply says he prefers a woman who hasn't, slept with half the city, suddenly, he's the villain. He's shallow, he's insecure, he's a misogynist. She'll jump on social media and post, "All men are trash." But the minute a guy says he prefers someone a little more feminine, she cries discrimination and demands special treatment. Seriously, what is going on here? We need to talk about why modern women are absolutely floored when men finally decide to treat them with the exact same energy they dish out. No kid gloves, no special passes. Just straight up pure equality. And here's the spoiler. They cannot handle it. Before we dive into the nuts and bolts of this massive disconnect, if this topic already has you nodding along, do me a solid. Hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. We're peeling back the layers on reality here, and you don't want to miss the next truth bomb. Now, let's look at the actual mechanics of this shock. The core issue is a massive disconnect from reality. There's an epidemic of people overestimating their own value while judging everyone else harshly. I see women who are genuinely a 5 rating themselves as 9s, while calling perfectly decent, successful guys mid. And why? Social media. It has convinced the average woman that she's a queen, deserving of king treatment. Every selfie gets a couple of hundred likes from thirsty dudes. Every dating app match fuels this delusion. This artificial validation creates a fake sense of high value. She thinks she's a commodity because guys want to sleep with her. She misses the simple fact that guys will sleep with anything moderately attractive and available. Her value is based on desire, not contribution. So, here's the simple experiment that reveals everything. Watch what happens when you apply their standards back to them. She needs a guy over 6 feet. Tell her you won't date anyone over 140 pounds. She needs 6 figures. Ask her what she's bringing to the table besides expectations, silence, or immediate anger. The person demanding equality suddenly demands special treatment. Let's talk accountability, or the complete lack thereof. The double standard around loyalty is wild. Women will casually admit to cheating or keeping backup options. But if a guy even looks at another woman, he's a lowlife pig. I knew a guy whose girlfriend admitted she cheated in every past relationship but insisted she de-changed for him. Guess what? 6 months later, she cheated. When he confronted her, she blamed him for not meeting her emotional needs. The entitlement is breathtaking. Some women genuinely believe men owe them expensive dates, gifts, and attention just for existing. Not for being a great partner, not for bringing value, just for showing up. They'll say things like, "If he can't afford to take me somewhere nice, he shouldn't be dating." But ask what they're contributing financially. Nothing but crickets. It's always someone else's fault. They want the benefit of modern freedom without the weight of traditional accountability. This is where the consequences hit. We keep hearing about the strong, independent woman myth. They were told they could have it all. Career, independence, casual sex, 0 consequences. Now, they hit 35. They're exhausted, they're alone, and they're wondering why they feel so unhappy. I remember a story about a divorced woman. She thought being single meant freedom. 6 months later, she was completely drained, working full-time, managing the household, dealing with car repairs, and finances, all the stuff her ex-husband handled. She finally admitted, "I didn't realize how much he did." They destroyed the protection and provision dynamic, calling it oppression. Now that independence is their reality, they're suffering. They wanted equality until the ship was sinking. Then suddenly, it's women and children first. They want to be Navy SEALs until they have to meet the physical standards. Equality is only appealing when it's beneficial. And let's be real about the aging dynamic. A 45-year-old unmarried man with resources. He's a catch. A 45-year-old unmarried woman. She's often invisible in the dating market. This isn't cruelty. It's biological reality. Men's value increases with resources. Women's value decreases with lost fertility. That's just how the wall works. So, what are men doing? They're finally waking up to their own value. They are realizing they don't have to accept terrible behavior just for a chance at temporary intimacy. They are looking at the deal: massive responsibility, 0 authority, extreme expectations, and no appreciation. And they're simply saying, no. Video games, hobbies, and peace are looking a lot more appealing than what the modern dating market is offering. This isn't anger, it's a rational cost-benefit analysis. The strong, independent woman myth is collapsing because, deep down, most women don't want to be strong, and independent it's exhausting. They want to be taken care of while keeping the option to bail at any moment. That's not independence. That's parasitism with an exit strategy. The shock when women get treated like men is genuine because they've been protected and pedestalized their entire lives. When men stop catering to them, when they apply the same standards, they get reality. And they hate it. They wanted to be treated exactly like men. Congratulations, they got it. The fact that they scream misogyny or oppression at every equal standard proves one thing. They never wanted equality. They wanted superiority, disguised as equality. The lesson for us guys is simple. Treat women exactly as they claim they want to be treated like men. Apply the same standards, the same expectations, the same accountability. And then, watch how fast I don't need a man turns into, where have all the real men gone?